What up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Coach Glow. The baby's is laying down right here, just relaxing, just staring at me. Today we are gathered here to pull cards for, did you guessed it, Gemini. All right, show me cards for Gemini. Show me cards for Gemini. What's today? It's still Gemini season, right? Happy birthday, you guys, right? May, June. June is also, what, Cancer? Yep. Well, that was a fun season. Isn't Mercury supposed to be going retrograde sometime in June? Or is that July? I don't know. I don't think I'm ready. Let me just shuffle these again. All right. Here we go. The Magician. Wow, and that's your card. Number one. You gotta be odd to be number one. I love that saying. That's Dr. Seuss. I love it. The Magician. You are manifesting things left and right in your season. The element of surprise, good or bad. So you're like surprised. You're surprised. You're amazed that, you know, if you just take advantage of these opportunities, how quickly, because I feel like forever and ever you've had these thoughts of like, it's like playing double dutch, or like when you're about to like jump in, like, I don't know, you just never really found up until this point, right? Because you done found out what you had. You done found out what you could, should, would do, or you're thinking about it, or you thought about it. You're thinking about it a lot, right? Because this is you manifesting. You know, you're taking nothing here and you're turning it into something. An idea. You're taking a thought and making it a thing. So I feel like for a while there, because I see the forever symbol, forever up until this point, you didn't understand why the universe would give you all these obstacles, and you just didn't understand. There was so much you didn't understand. And I feel like now, maybe you still don't understand, but you know that it's like a thing in your life. You know, you could be going through like a lonely period in your life and you don't really understand. You're like, man, is there something wrong with me? Am I weird? Why am I so unlovable? Like, I feel like somebody's been feeling unlovable. And so it gave you an opportunity to like learn how to love yourself and realize your best qualities. I hope that makes sense. And understand that it really doesn't matter. What matters most is what you love about yourself and you loving yourself, period. That's what matters the most. So, you know, it's like the universe or anybody could send you all these obstacles, but it's like they don't know that you have this like bond with God, you know, and you know that God works in mysterious ways. And so it's like you take the good with the bad. You're trying to learn how to take the good with the bad. I'm not saying you know what to do with it, but you're seeing that you have all the tools in front of you. Or you have tools in front of you. Or you know that you already have it. you're just kind of like on a journey to figure out how to release it out into the universe so you can get it back, right? You're not the, I wanted to say you're not the best magician in the world, but I feel like you know that you have the potential to be, or you don't feel like, okay, not that. You don't feel like you're the best magician in the world, but you actually are. Or for a long time, you know, you didn't feel, there's like a feeling of like self-worth that I'm getting from this. Like I know I have these things, but I don't know what to do with them. Now you know what to do with them. Or or you don't know what you don't know what to do with them, but you're seeing what they can do for you. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds good, I think. All right, let's move on to another card here, because I love this magician for you, and it's a major arcana, which means it's like a major thing that's going on in your life right now. You have a lot of resources available to you right now. I personally would take advantage of who you know, what they know. Yeah, Knight of Swords, the Temperance card. It says money restrictions, testing the waters. Yeah. I see someone on a microphone, testing the microphone. You know, you're getting ready to put on a big old show as the magician. I see you with a bunch of tools in front of you, and you're about to put on a fucking show. And with the Temperance card, man, you gotta be super vulnerable and be able to make a mistake. Like, so it's, because with the Knight of Swords, I feel like this is just you like giving it a shot, giving it your best shot or something like that with the Knight of Swords. And you could be feeling a little bit like nervous or scared that you're gonna say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, or, you know, ask the wrong questions, or not remember your lines. With the Temperance card, it's like you don't want to put too much of your self into it, or your own like fears, or I don't know why I did that. You don't want to put your own fears into what it is that you're doing. It's like you don't want to get in your own way. You know, people are always worried about other people and what they have to say and what they have to do, but they're not really getting in your way. If you pay attention to it, that's going to get in your way. But with the Knight of Swords, you feel like, man, it's all on me, you know, if I fuck up, like, there's nobody to blame but me. With the Temperance card. And you're like, am I ready to fuck up? Am I ready to manifest this thing? Wow. The Temperance card, it's going to take a lot out of you. You're going to have to, like, pour. Let's say you've been saving for a while, or you've been saving an idea, holding on to an idea, and you finally unleash it. This is like the grand opening. This is you cutting the ribbon, right? The grand opening. Just letting you out the gate. And this is you thinking about, how healthy am I to run this race? With the Knight of Swords, I almost see you like rushing in somewhere, and then when you're in the middle of it, it's like you're trying to think of, you know, what is that thing where, like, you know, when you first respond to an emergency situation here, and you got to do this first, check this first, and then check that first, and then check that first, or something like that. There's like a system here of like what to look for, how to respond to things with the Knight of Swords. So it's like you want to be ready for those off-key questions, those things that aren't in the book. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can train and train and train. Not you can train and train and train. But it's like, because this is like somebody who's like bad at taking tests. You know, you study, you know the stuff. You can have an easy conversation about something like nothing. Like, you know absolutely everything. You can tell you know what you're talking about. But when you know that you have eyes on you, you know, you start saying and acting all weird, like kind of like not like yourself, like not really being yourself, with the Temperance card. And it really like fucks with your like self-esteem, because you're like, I actually am a creative person. I actually do have a mind of my own, but I feel like I'm regurgitating, you know, the Magician. The Temperance card. I don't know, it's almost like a self-help type thing, or something that you read in a book or something like that. With the Temperance card, it's like you having to put your own twist on something. Let's say you were in an emergency situation here, and like, even though there are these like steps here, you would still have to navigate with your intuition. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what your strengths are with the Magician. Because I feel like this is really quick decision making here. You know, you have to be able to perform anywhere at all times, in any, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was gonna give an extreme example. Let's say your baby's like crying, and you know your toddler's screaming over there, and you know. Oh, okay. Like, cause I don't really know like parent things. Like a restaurant here, like a restaurant when you're serving and you get like triple, quadruple sat, like. You have your training, right? But for the most part, you go off your intuition, and that really affects your tips too. Like how you can flow through these situations, right? With the Temperance card, it talks about getting your tempo, getting your flow here, getting into flow here. With the Magician and the Knight of Swords, like, you are even surprising yourself at how like witty and funny you are. Or Knight of Swords, like how much you actually do know about something, how passionate you actually are. Because I feel like somebody's like asking you questions and you're just answering them like from this place of like knowing. It's like purpose, from this place of purpose. Just knowing who you are, what you want, where you're going here. And it's just like the easiest, smoothest conversation here. And I feel like not only do you surprise yourself by getting the job, because you get a job, or you're doing it, you're making it, right? You manifested something here. But how easy it actually is when you're in alignment with your purpose. Oh my God. Gemini. I got chills. Wow. The King of Swords. Your vision is clear, dog. Oh my God. And fuck anything that isn't in alignment with that too, here with the Magician. You're not gonna pay attention to the extra nonsense. I don't know. Yeah, Five of Swords. Gossip, arguing, it says losses. All is not lost, as you still have 3 swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. Right? They can talk all they fucking want. They could talk all the shit that they want. They're like, you are who you are, and you know who you are, and these bitches are mad. These bitches are mad because you you're not feeding it. You're not feeding into your own negativity. You're not feeding into other people's negativities. Like, you're not worried about anybody else's business. You know, you're worried about temperance, doing your own healing, making your own magic. This is your world. You are the main character. King of Swords. And it's like you finally see this here. So anything that's trying to distract you or knock you off your divine purpose, like, I feel like you take things very lightly. You know that how people treat you is not a reflection of who you are. It's a reflection of who they are. Five of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. You see that? You see the wheel turning in your favor? How this confidence in what you have, right? It's not on you, it's in you. This confidence in this vision of yours is going to pay off, or is paying off. You'll notice you're getting a lot more phone calls, a lot more opportunities for growth, kind of like popping up on your radar. You know, it's kind of like when you think about something, this is like the feeling of like when you're thinking about something and a news ad comes on for it. You're like, damn, like, you can hear my thoughts, which is so awesome, which is so good, because in a sense, in a way, it's like you're not the only one that can hear your thoughts. The universe can hear your thoughts, and you're so like aware of that being your superpower, because you are an air sign and this is the King of Swords, and you are wise as fuck, and you do know how to communicate. Like, you are that bitch. Like, you do know what you're talking about. You do. And you are correct. Like, you are correct. You know? This is fate stepping in to show you by gifted, like, I feel like you're about to get like a gift here. A chance, gifting you a chance to, like, I don't know if it's like showcase your skills, or with the Magician card, to perform. Like, the Wheel of Fortune, something very lucky is about to happen. You might go viral. With the Temperance card, all I know is whatever it is that you are manifesting right now, you are totally in alignment with it. For sure. With the Temperance, it's helping you. You're healing yourself while simultaneously healing the world. Or at least the world around you. You know? The Magician. The King of Swords. The Tower. Dun 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 dun. So another card about surprises. It's like, surprise, surprise. This King of Swords is like, surprise, surprise. Everybody's cut off, bitch. Surprise, surprise. I'm getting like underdog vibes. You know, with the Temperance card. And this Knight of Swords and this Five of Swords is giving me the feeling of like people kicking you while you're down. And that sucks. With the King of Swords. It's like you don't want to be like bitter about it. Kicking you while you're down. You're like, it won't bother me if I don't let it bother me. It says catastrophe, an accident, or things happening very quickly at lightning pace. So very quickly, this Wheel of Fortune, this good fortune is coming towards you. Five of Swords. It might come in. It's almost like it's coming towards you, but there are going to be people that are watching and they know that it's coming towards you. So they're going to try to say and do anything to make you feel like this blessing that's happening in your life that you're manifesting, they're going to say and do anything to get you to not, or to distract you or something like that. Or to even take it. I don't know. Because I feel like the Five of Swords is somebody that will say or do anything to win some sort of argument. But you've been doing all of this healing, Knight of Swords. So this is like a test. This is like a test. The Tower card. Oh. The Lovers card. However do you want it? However do you need it? However do you want it? However do you want it? The Eight of Swords. Yeah. Now someone's all tongue-tied. I don't know what to say. The Lovers card. Watching you choose yourself. You know, watching you. Because I feel like you're it's like somebody doesn't know what to say. Eight of Swords. This is like somebody that is holding themselves back from like talking, holding themselves back from being seen from the world. Like, man. There is someone who's like a little bit like bitter, like they won't let themselves enjoy this moment here with you. And I feel like it's just kind of like a twin flame type thing here, where like your twin flame is like probably a Scorpio or another Gemini or a Virgo, or yeah, another Gemini again, or a Sagittarius. But this person, like, I don't know, there's like this, like they're scared to like talk. They're scared to like talk around you with the Tower card, because they could like lose it all. Or you're afraid to talk because you can lose it all, or you just feel like someone's always got some like shit to say with the Temperance card. You're like, I'm just using the tools that I was given by the universe here. And I just feel like other people are mad that you're like using your voice. They want you to be quiet with this Eight of Swords. They don't want you to talk about something here. Or they're not talking about something here because they don't want you to see them. They don't want you to hear them. There's something about someone probably like hiding. Or they feel bound to a situation here. I don't know. Like, you're not stuck. Like, you're not stuck. You don't have to hide yourself. Because she's acting like something is holding her back. She's making up excuses. Sorry, that's like one of my biggest pet peeves. I'm not a big excuses type person. Eight of Swords, the Lovers card. So this is someone that you've got great chemistry with, and all of a sudden, maybe you've been separated with the Lovers card, like all of a sudden someone's back with the Tower card. That's what I'm saying. Didn't I mention that Mercury in retrograde is coming up soon? I gotta look that shit up. So, and I don't see any cards of somebody like coming back. I do, however, see that if they do come back, or when they do come back, this is a very important conversation that you need to have with somebody, because I feel like you can work out a lot of your own questions, own thoughts, your own shit here, because you're healing with the Temperance card. Like, if you could just visit an idea and sit with it. Okay, so that's another thing. You're like sitting with your cards, right? You can't change the hand that you've been dealt, right? But you can make the best out of the cards that you have in your hand. Wow. With the Eight of Swords, somebody feels like they're stuck, they're bound, they can't talk, they can't move here, or like they're being kicked out with the Tower card. You feel like somebody feels like they're okay. Someone's afraid of success here with the Eight of Swords. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have so much on your mind, so much to say, but you're not saying it, knowing that you expressing yourself is what's best and is going to fix the situation. And it's hard. You feel some sort of like blockage here. Nine of Wands. And this is like, feel the pain, feel the fear, and do it anyways. This is the wounded warrior. He's not going to give up. I feel like there's somebody here, it could be your lover. They don't want to give up on this. They don't want to give up on this idea, this dream. They don't want to. But they feel like maybe you keep giving up on it or something like that. Or you feel like, you know, like people keep on giving up on you or something like that. I see the Tower card as somebody being like, you don't need me to cross over to go to the next level. Someone's like, you don't need me to go to the next level. It's all you. It's all you. It's all inside of you. You don't need me. Because I feel like not everybody is supposed to go with you in this next season. Maybe they helped you get there, you know, whether good or bad. But not everybody is supposed to go with you. You know, you need to be a leader. Lead your own life, right? There's this like pressure of like, man, people are really counting on me to do something here. I don't want to let them down. Like that type of energy. And it's not about them. Wow. The Ten of Cups. Wow. Wow. I'm just going to pull one more card and then I close out this reading. What an amazing reading. That was awesome. That was awesome. I'm probably going to name this It's Not About Them. I hope you guys like it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, especially if you like it. If you haven't subscribed already, I would love for you to join us. I'm pretty crazy, funny, cool, silly. You know, I curse like a sailor. Actually, I curse like my dad. And he was a Marine. So, yeah. I'd be having a good time. Other people, they say they be having a good time when they come visit me. So, you know, maybe you'll have a good time. Anyways, I appreciate you all for being here. The Seven of Pentacles. There's real potential for growth here. And you have this peace, right? You go from, you know, being under all of this pressure. Oh, I gotta pay some bills today. I have it. I just gotta like actually do it. I gotta pay some bills today. Boy, see, you have it. You can make something happen. You can manifest this thing. Don't hold yourself back waiting. I don't see you waiting at all, actually. Oh, maybe that's your breakthrough. The fact that you're not waiting for anybody's permission to do your own shit and get yours. You're not like looking to be the nice guy. You gotta be nice for what, buddy? I gotta burn off some energy. All right. Ooh, this sun card at the bottom of the deck. Badge. Badge. What's that song? It's your... I love that song too. Golden hour. It's your time. And your energy, okay, is going to feed the nation. It's going to feed the world. You're going to bring world peace. I almost burned my hand. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. I love you. Hopefully I'll see you in your next video.